Have you ever heard the term horses for courses? This is exactly what Sunrisers Hyderabad are for IPL 2025. The most feared team of IPL 2024 have got answers to all their questions. I'm not kidding, but there are certain loopholes. There are certain red flags. There are headaches that Sunrisers Hyderabad needs to cure. Not everyone will tell you that. And so here I am. If you want to hear a hardcore analysis of Sunrisers Hyderabad, then this video is for you. Watch this till the end as we deep dive into Sunrisers Hyderabad's strengths, weakness, wild cards, and I will probable 11 as well. Firstly, we will look at the squad of Sunrisers Hyderabad. Here it is. Please have a glimpse of it by pausing the video, and so we will move on. Firstly, we will look into the key pointers from IPL 2024 about SRH that we can gather and draw some conclusions. Slog over woos with the ball. I'll tell you what, this was the worst team when it comes to performing at the slog overs phase with the ball in hand. Don't believe me? Believe the numbers.
SRH had the worst bowling average, worst dot ball percentage, worst bowling strike rate, and second worst bowling economy in the slog overs phase last season. Not only did they belted the bowlers, their own bowlers were taken for a tour as well. SRH leaked almost 36 runs to pick one wicket in this phase. The economy rate reads 11.91, so obviously the dot ball percentage is likely to be low. Wait, it was the lowest, with 23.8%, while the average dot percent of the tourney in death overs was 30.48%. They also took 17 balls to take a wicket, while average teams were scalping wickets in every 2 overs. One surprising factor about SRH is their batting average drops from power play phase to the middle overs phase and ultimately towards log overs. Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, Nitish Reddy, Henrik Klassen seemed such a destructive squad, right? Indeed. But who after them? The batting average fell drastically as the game progressed. Yes, the wickets are likely to increase during the slog overs phase. That's a general trend in a T20 or T10 game. But the strike rate of 167.47 was the third lowest. So you get the problem. Guess what? It might still persist.
Coming to the green flags or the strengths of Sunrisers Hyderabad, certainly the number one, it has to be the top five batting. I mean, even a novice cricket fan could tell this. Like, what analyst, sir? Jokes apart, but genuinely, SRH has got a dynamic top five. We look at that, Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head opening the batting. We saw what you're capable of in the last season. Ishan Kishan, this can be a different Ishan Kishan at number three. When it comes to number four, Nitish Kumar Reddy, how good a stabilizer he is. He can accelerate as well, change the gears according to the condition. Henrik Klassen at number five. Oh my goodness, what a team it looks like, isn't it? But wait, there are loopholes. Just wait for it. But before that, I would go into the second point of the strength, and that is fiery pace attack. Like, talk about new ball bowling, talk about slog overs, talk about middle overs pace. They have answers to all it seems. Uh, Firstly, with the new ball, Mohammad Shami, he can be very, very lethal. Simarjit Singh was in Chennai Super Kings lastly. He was very good as well. Pat Cummins can be a very good first change opening bowler. Then it comes to the slog overs phase, you've got Harshal Patel. Now, as discussed earlier on, slog overs phase is something that SRH really they were worried about it. They were not able to contain runs at the fag end of this innings. So this is where Harshal Patel comes into the act. The purple cap holder of the last season. Also previously he held it for Royal Challengers Bangalore in UAE. Here it comes, Harshal Patel. I think the conditions is likely to favor him. And not just that, even Pat Cummins has got good slow ones and really bowled well. In patches maybe, in slog overs phase in the last season. But he did onto the headaches. Sunrisers have three leg spinners, and no other primary finger spinners. I mean, yeah, there is Abhishek Sharma, there's Travis Head, there's Kamin Mendes, but they are not regular spinners. Come on, like, would you consider them bowling 4 overs? Not really, maybe a over, and that fifth bowler can be a problem for them. And that fifth bowler can concede a lot of runs as well. So that is a problem for Sunrisers Hyderabad until the impact play rule comes in and they really figure out how to go about things. But yeah, I clearly don't see variation in the spin department. All of them, Zampa, Zishan Ansari, and Rahul share their wrist spin. Secondly, I think their low middle order. Talk about the batting at number 6 and 7. Abhidam Manohar is really good, but you don't know if he's going to burst like he does for Karnataka or in the Maharaja T20 trophy. So that is a big question for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Else is really good. We'll talk about the number 7. If you look at the final of the last season, KK versus SRH, if they had a very good low middle order, they could have just managed to stabilize the stage and go on to form a formidable total. But that didn't really happen against a quality side, and that is something SRH might lack on big games as well. The quality number 6 and 7 batter matters. I'm not saying Avida Manwar is not quality, and not saying that SRH cannot figure it out. They can definitely, but who will it be? Will it be Aniket Verma or Kamindu Mendes or Vian Mulder? Can they really have a very good season? About wild card with the ball in hand, Harshal Patel is my wild card for Sunrisers Hyderabad, and the reason being his ability, to bowl in the slog over space. I think that is something Sunrisers Hyderabad desperately needed, and that is one box they have ticked. So Harshal Patel, the purple cap holder of the last season, if you look at SRH's home ground, Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium, it's a ground where the ball generally holds as the game progresses. So maybe you want in the slog over space someone to contain runs, and that could be Harshal Patel. The number of wickets he took in the fag end of the season was, I mean, sorry, the fag end of the innings, that was simply amazing. So Harshit Patel is a really, really good sign, and I believe that he has also worked a lot on his angles, the way he bowls, coming from the angles and try to force some false shots for the batters, and that has really worked out for him. I would prefer Harshit Patel as a wildcard for SRH. Here is my best playing 12 for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Firstly, opening the top five, we discussed Abhishek Sharma, Travis Head, Ishan, Kishan, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Henrik Lassen. At number 6, who is it going to be? Now, this is something interesting. Yeah, obviously, Abhinav Manohar, but would you like to fit in Kamindu Mendes? Had I been the management, like, obviously, I'm not, but if it was my verdict, I would have had a Kamindu Mendes just for the fact that sometimes this SRH ability to go gung ho at the top might see some early collapses as well. Like every day is not a Sunday, right? So that is something that SRH, it can happen with SRH and someone like Kamindu Mendes, who has shown a lot of promise in Asian conditions as well as in English conditions in Test cricket. But this is Asia, so we'll talk about Asia. He is someone who can contain risk, he can stabilize the innings and accelerate going on. So if they need, I think, for example, there's three early wickets going on, and I send in coming to Mendes as an impact sub. That could be possible as well. But yeah, coming to the bowlers, I think Pat Cummins, Rahul Chahar, Mohammad Shami, Harshal Patel, these four are going to be my go-to bowlers. But again, as far as I know, Pat Cummins, he'll like to bang Adam Zamp and somehow try to fit him up there. Maybe instead of coming to Mendes and play Aniket Verma, a youngster, as it can happen because Pat Cummins, he backs his players, he backs his national teammates whom he knows that he can deliver. And Adam Zampa is a quality spinner. And if you have him in the squad, you would not want to keep him warming the bench. But again, this is something SRH management will have to work on. But as far as my best playing 12 is concerned, this is how it looks like. I would also like to have Simarjit Singh as the impact when it comes to the bowling.